guys and girls, just out here today. We're going to do a bit of a review on this Hornady Engineering Project X in 300 WinMag. This is a mate of mine's firearm. He's been really nice to donate, well, not donate, let me zero this in for him and see if get a data sheet out to some distance. This Hornady Engineering is a Night Force NX8 2-5-20 scope in MRAD. So this scope was supplied by me at Perfect Zero. We're going to be shooting the 200 grain ELDXs, 300 WinMag Precision Hunter. So the Hornady ones. They are a good hunting bullet with a high BC. Also today we're going to, in conjunction with the Hornady, we're going to be using the Backlanz bipod. Now, just so you guys don't know, this is a well high-end bit of kit. It's a bipod, as we can see, but if none of you have actually had one of these in your hands, these are unbelievably light. Like it has it's been well engineered with real tight tolerances. You can feel it and how it's made. And look, I've had this on the rifle. I haven't shot with it yet, but you can feel the it's got enough move in it. You can preload it. I feel like this is really going to be a good shooter. Now this is the ultra long. So you do have obviously these are twist locks. This is going to get you into a bit more of probably a better infield sort of position shooting. So I'm hoping this is going to be something that potentially I may even look at bringing in myself. This is probably one of the best lightweight hunting bipods, just on feel without actually infield usage. It just feels like it's going to tick a lot of boxes. Obviously you've got the titanium steel feet too, so that's going to help you in that soft ground. Obviously there's other models. If you jump on the Backlanz website in New Zealand, I've dealt and spoken to them. They are really good to deal with. Obviously my mate, the one who's bought the Hornady Engineering gun, he has been kind enough and he bought direct from New Zealand, and he had it within a couple of weeks. So for this time of the year, as we're getting close to Christmas, that's not a bad thing. So I think a couple of weeks to have it here, and you're going direct to the guys actually making them too. So it's all the money staying within that company in New Zealand. It's not offshored into China or something like that. These are high end, and you can take my word for it. I've shot a lot of high end bipods, and this feels really solid. But look, proof's in the pudding. At the end of the day, we'll have to shoot it and really give it a good, and see what it's like in field too. Like in the bush and shooting and different positions. Prone. Prone's a pretty easy setup as long as you really got a really good lockup with your stock and put good preload on it. But I think it's going to be able to get you in some in other positions that you can build. Probably shooting downhill, uphill. It's going to give you a lot more array of height, but still it stacks up to a really good height to shoot prone off too. So be no reason why you can't put your bag underneath the back and use it like a standard height bipod. So yeah, like again, Backlanz bipod. Give you guys a bit of a look at that. That is really high in gear there. You do have to, once you work out the button configuration and you do put it in, it is as easy as clicking the sidebar and it's locked in. That simple. So even leaving it on the rifle while walking around, you know, would be no issue. Pop it off once I get it done, like that. You know, really easy. Back on, hit the sides, and it's locked in. So yeah, that's pretty good. So we'll have to give it a crack now, I reckon. You know, the good old check zero first before we work out a data sheet for this Hardy. Look, I don't know what else to say just off the top of the bat. This is a well balanced rifle, the Hornady Engineering. Obviously New Zealand made as well, so we've got a bit of a Kiwi brother bloody thing happening here with the tribute to, I guess, the New Zealand manufacturing side of things, which is great to see. To me, buying New Zealand's almost as good as buying, well, you know, Australia. Hopefully you could probably get a lot more hunting stuff, or, you know, even outdoor gear, you know, really technical high-end bit of gear that we're proud to put our name to, the same as these Project X Hardy rifles and the Backlanz bipod. So look, we'll muck around too much. Want to get this shooting and get a few of those. We'll shoot one more. Zero looks good. Yeah, pretty happy with that. I think she's pretty right, but we'll send another one. Right, we'll see what the target's like, and we'll have a look. It's a bit strange because I've got two, looks like two on the same hole there. Yeah, there's two. Well, not the same hole, close enough. Two there and one there. Funny thing is, that one there, I was actually aiming here, so that's yeah. And those other two, I'll move that from the zero. I'll really come over, but yeah, I don't know. Not real fantastic. I don't know if it's the there is a bit of movement in that bipod too. We'll send a few out distance and see how we go. But yeah, having two down low, the same hole means there was some sort of consistency there. But as you've, I'm not too sure about those flyers. I don't think it's got anything to do with the ammo. I think there's a bit more movement in that bipod than what I actually really want. So we'll see how we go anyway. Back at the firearm now, guys. I just want to quickly show you which I noticed with this bipod is that it's got this flex side to side, just a little bit of movement, but you think if you lock it up it'll be fine, but it actually tensions off this spring here. So see if I can give you guys a look at that. So see that wobble side to side. So you can, I'll have to talk to the manufacturer in New Zealand and see if that could be tensioned up. Sort of, if you're on uneven ground, you sort of feel like you're fighting it a bit. Obviously you can adjust one side of the leg if you've got that much of a kilt, but yeah, I guess it's something to get used to when shooting anything new with a rifle system. You know, you really want to familiarise yourself with that product, so you can definitely get the best accuracy out of that. There was some consistency there with the 100 meters, but yeah, not totally impressed right now. I'm going to stretch it out and see how we go. All right, just to give you guys an indication of when this is loaded up, this bipod. See. There's a bit of movement there. Hopefully you guys can catch that on the but probably a little bit of too much movement for my liking. Don't give stuff a little bit of a spill, but hopefully we can tension that up. I'm not sure yet. So we're getting a little bit of a mirage of the heat now, but there's a bit of a right to left. At 555, I think we should be right on the steel. We'll see how we go. We're at 3.7 mils, so we'll put the earmuffs on and we'll send one down range and see how we go. I'll have a look at the video there and see what point of impact was. I don't think I hit the steel. Looked like it might have gone over. Good thing about this rifle is, I will say, with that muzzle brake, I did see the whole shot. I am wound up to 20 power on this scope, but I did manage to spot that shot. So that's pretty good 300 WinMag. Yeah, we'll see. I'll have a look at the video. Well, we're gonna hit on plate at 555. I reckon we'll go 765 and see what it shoots on the mound, and hopefully have some real data on this rifle. Slightly high and left. Not see. You guys can see what that bipod's doing. Bit of movement in there. Out. Try again. Oh, not sure, guys. I can't really. I spotted that shot. I cannot see where it's splashing. I'll have to check the video camera. Oh, it's a bit of heat wave coming up now. It's getting hard to see where they are landing, but there's a big rock out there. I'm going to send it at that now, and that'll be it, I reckon. Oh, that rock's dead. Should be interesting to go see where it actually landed on that rock. I'll go check that out. So guys, just final thoughts on this rifle. Obviously, yeah, it's I'm setting this up for a mate of mine. It's not my specific rifle. I believe it's a well-made rifle, well-engineered. You know, has a lot. Probably, I don't like to say it, but I need to work out this bipod a bit because there's a bit of movement in that. As I showed you guys, it's flexing a lot. you could deal with that preload, and it'd just be working out how you got to set it up for consistent shooting. I had a lot of movement out there, and to be honest, I still go back to my old Harrison. I just have no issue using that. That thing is rock solid in regards to, look, I've had, you know, top line Atlases, LW17s, and they're bomb. That's like a tank at the front of your gun. Yeah, they are weighty in that, but when it comes down to a prone shot, you're taking the time, you're setting up, you're shooting, you're executing that shot. You need to be confident and stable in that shooting position, and those other bipods that I mentioned, they give me that in a far less price than these well-engineered Backlanz bipods. Now, not saying that these things aren't consistent. You just got to learn how to use everything that you own. So when you're in the field, you're doing your infield marksmanship, shooting, executing a shot, taking a deer's or an animal's life, you need to be as accurate as you can to not injure the animal. So I always say practice, 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 and that's what we're doing. Constantly refining our setup to make ourselves more capable hunters, yeah, and enjoy doing it too, which I do. I really enjoy testing this stuff. What can I say? The bipod, yeah, we'll have to work on that a bit, I think. But as the gun goes, this gun with this stock in that shooting prone position felt fantastic. Puts you in a really good position. You know, with the bag riding on the back here. Like, guys, I use this bag. Yeah, it's full of rice and those plastic little beady things. It's got tape on the top. It slides really nice, to be honest. It's nothing stupid expensive, but with a rifle system, if you know how to use it and you've got the right fundamentals, you definitely can use a lot of rear bags. This is a great bag. It's solid when I need it to be, and you know, retracts well on the back of the stock. Magazine's a little bit tingy on these Hardys, which you know, can be adjusted probably with a bit of tape or something like that. Action felt great, real strong action on these. Even camming and uncamming the shot round felt absolutely flawless. Yeah, they do have a really great extracting system on these bolt faces. But yeah, look guys, I think I'm going to leave it up there, wrap it up there to people's own opinions. You know, I hope you guys enjoy the vid. If you do like this video, please like and subscribe, helps push. You know, I do this as a living, guys, so it does help me get my name out there. So yeah, hopefully you guys like my videos, and I'll keep making them. Thanks guys.